first part in our Werewolf the Apocalypse Chronicle. How you guys doing? I'm doing awesome, and with me is okay. You guys know me. I'm your host, Brett the Hitman, and with me is yes, that's
Forrest runs with my character's runs with papers.
My character is Robert Lexington Parker. I'm Claylix.
yeah. So start. I'll you guys just do like a brief thing on what your characters are. Or Forrest, how about you start?
Yeah.
On my character. So runs with papers is a veteran of the Afghan war. He served in the French Foreign Legion, where he underwent his first change, saving his kinfolk in a cave.
Mm-hmm.
He realized while over there was this bigger picture to the war, and he could do more service back home. So he returned to the States, moved with his cousins in Seattle, got an education in education.
What's his tribe in auspice?
His tribe is Bonar. His auspice is a rune, and his breed is human.
Yeah. And Clay?
Okay, of course, like I said before, my character is Robert Lexington Parker. I'm a Hamid Philodox Glasswalker. I grew up with my character grew up with his father, stepmother, and baby brother in a middle class neighborhood near Washington, D.C. Everything was going good until some burglar came in and tried to kill his baby bro. Then he changed. He kicked his ass, killed him, then found out he was a Fomori. And then his parents had to explain to him the situation. And then now he's in, this university and trying to learn the ways of the Glasswalker.
Right. So start out, yeah. What's runs with papers day job again?
During the day, he's a school teacher for disabled kids at a charter school.
Right.
It's what he has an education in.
So what?
He teaches natural biology.
Yeah, what we're gonna be doing is a quick little scene from Runs with Papers School. The scene we're set up is he brings in Lexington as in lupus form.
Yes, to educate the kids on wolves and wolf behavior.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on 1 second.
Oh crap!
Like one of the members of the pack have left.
Gosh, this is always unfortunate.
Yeah.
We can. We'll try to keep it go. We'll try to keep it going, guys.
So.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
All right.
Okay.
That didn't last long. All right. Okay, so we'll start up by setting the scene up. Both you guys are in the classroom.
Mm-hmm.
Lex should be in wolf form.
Yeah, Lexington is in lupus form. So actually, that's a good point. Lexington, what do you picture your lupus form looks like?
Probably about about a dirty blonde, very clean and smooth kind of lupus form.
Yeah.
I would imagine you have short hair.
What?
I would imagine the Glasswalker would have short fur. Sorry.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, that would. Oh yeah, that would kind of make sense though. I mean, like Glasswalkers don't really have a pure breed.
Yeah,
okay,
unlike.
Yeah. So we'll start things out. That we're in the classroom. We got him in lupus form. Runs of papers. You may now take this center stage. Here we
Okay.
go.
All right, kids. Today we have a special guest. One of John Paul's friends. This friend is a wolf. And you're gonna get an introduction today. And this is a wolf that has been around humans before. So he's safe to approach. Now a couple rules. No poking. Okay, everybody? What's the classroom's response, Brett, when I say this?
Yes, Mr. Paul.
Yes, yeah.
No smacking, no punching it, no kicking it.
Oh my god.
Respect
Yes,
it.
Mr. Paul.
You can pet it, and you can ask me questions, and I will tell you about its behavior.
Okay.
Let the students approach one at a time in line.
All right. So we basically got Lexington just like what's sitting on his hind legs.
Yeah.
He's gotta sit like a dog.
Again, so basically, Lexi in a nutshell is like, goes to John, like John is like, hey, can you come into this school, teach him some things? We're like, okay.
Exactly. That's exactly it.
Oh my god. Oh man, I can't wait.
So, maybe you could give Lexington the reaction the kids are having, Brett, as they're approaching one at a time.
Yeah.
Student, first student.
All right.
And any
Start with
questions for me?
All right. Okay. First kid comes up. Yeah. He's wheelchair bound. He pets Lexington on his head. How do you want to react?
Me? I just feel like, nice.
Mr. Paul, why is this wolf blonde?
Well, it's his genetics. He's a cross between American wolf and a European wolf. More specifically, the region he's from is like what's known as Mesopotamia, and you might not have heard that from the history teachers yet, but it's a lost civilization. But the area that it encompassed is more or less the northern Middle East.
There are other wolves like him?
Yes, there are.
All right. Another kid comes up, scratches behind the ear.
Oh yeah. Oh, I don't say that. Oh yeah, but I'm like, oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mr. Paul, does he have a pack?
This one here does, but it's not as large as you would see out in the wilderness.
Okay. Another kid comes up, scratches him on his back.
Oh yeah, that's the good spot, baby. Oh.
You really sound like you are into this.
Well, I'm trying to get into the role playing.
No, I mean like really into it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's like getting massaged, by like 15 different people, so.
Yeah, I just imagine that scenario. So.
Oh my. Right. Mr. Paul?
Yes. Yes, Joseph.
Why is he so? I thought wolves were wild. This one's really tame.
It's because he lives in an enclosure. I'm at a game. The idea is I'm more or less fibbing a little bit, or
Yeah,
I'm
no.
stretching the truth because the enclosure is
Yeah.
his city.
Yeah, we know because you cannot break the veil.
It's really tricky. That's a smart kid.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Whoops.
All right. I'm kind of running out of questions I can come up with.
We could just more or less like run through the students, and if you can think of any student that like would do something different, we can come upon them. You know.
Yeah. This. All right. Does this wolf do tricks, Mr. Paul? Like a dog?
If he respects you, and this is one of the lessons I wanted to teach today. Respect. We can learn a lot of things from the wolves. And if you respect this wolf and he respects you, he might be willing to do something for you. But you got to earn it.
Mr. Paul, I heard wolves have an alpha in their pack. Is this wolf an alpha?
No.
I don't want to say it. I just go up to him and be like,
I tell the student though,
I'm a bitch.
I tell the student though that even though he's not alpha in his pack, beware that wolves are very strong and they're very independent. And while they will work with humans, they have to be given the respect that you would give a alpha nonetheless.
So, Mr. Paul, if he's not an alpha, what is he?
Oh,
Bottom bitch.
he plays the support role in the pack.
You are not gonna say the O word, are you?
No, I'm not saying.
No,
I'm not
do not
calling
say
myself like
Omega.
that.
Yeah.
Also, I'm thinking of like future generations at a game and how they would how to cultivate a mind in the humans that wolves aren't these villains, they're something that can be appreciated.
Yeah. Mr. Paul, will the wolf do a trick if you give him a treat?
Maybe. I pull out of my pocket a cell phone.
Really? Oh yes, yeah. That'd be a treat for Lexington.
Yeah, I look at the
say,
phone
play.
and I go ecstatic, like
This wolf's name is Lexington. And I put the cell phone on the ground and I say, Lexington, can you show the children how to turn the phone on? Turn it on.
If it's touch screen, is it even gonna how can he make it work?
Yeah, what I need
Flip it over with his nose and press the button.
Beep.
All right, so I go over to the phone and I use my nose to turn it on. I turned off my webcam with my nose. It's like, here we go, boys and girls. Here's how to turn off a webcam with your nose. Like, space bar will be your worst enemy.
Children, this is a very important lesson we learned with this trick. You see that the wolf, even though he does not have all the same anatomical features that we do,
Thumbs.
same digits, And the lesson I want to teach the kids here is that even though they're disabled, like the wolf, they can use other abilities and traits to their advantage in the same way that healthy people would. And I say to them, even though the wolf doesn't have the same digits we have, he's still able to overcome the troubles and achieve the same things we can do.
Mm-hmm. So he could. So the wolf could call his mom then.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh shit. He knows.
His mom doesn't own a cell phone.
He knows. He's the worm.
I'm gonna do a perception check to smell in Hamid form. If there's any kind of any kind of smells on any of the students, particularly the
Yes.
one I asked the question.
Yes.
Yeah, let me pull that up.
Wait, how old
that's
are
not
these
it.
students?
Like I figured they were grade school schoolers or
Yeah.
something.
It's like an elementary school.
Oh well,
You get it.
I would say technically speaking, and correct me if I'm wrong. For Maury, they don't care what age you are. They'll turn you into them.
Yeah, they really don't. I mean, they got a freaking action figure. You know that
Oh my
Action
God.
Bill or whatever the hell's name is.
That is true.
Are you kidding me?
And like it's instant taint too. Like the worm can instantly taint them. And once they're tainted with that action figure, it's like they're tainted for life, is what the book says. So
Oh man, corrupting
yeah, it
innocence.
sucks. There's like millions of these toys running around in the White Wolf world.
Well, what is the toy called again?
Action
It's like
Bill.
Action Bill.
Oh my God.
All right. So your perception is like 2.
So go ahead and roll my perception.
All right. I'm gonna roll against a difficulty of 4 because you're in an area you're familiar with.
And they're children. It's not like they can disguise themselves too well.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think.
All right. So botch and a 9. 1 success.
Can I pick up anything?
They all seem like normal kids.
Okay. Whew. Please, we do not need anything other from what we've encountered before, like the pug.
The pug incident.
Okay, children, we're gonna show you some of the wolf behavior, and a sort of like communicating a wolf. What's your what do you have on? What's that called? Primal Urge.
Oh.
Play.
I got nothing on Primal Urge. Sorry.
Let me check. I got a sheet. Yeah, he's got Zippo and Primal Urge.
Yeah.
Okay, I look at Lexington and I say, "Come with me for just a minute." All right, class, we're gonna come in and we're gonna show you how the wolves enter.
Clap. Okay.
Clap,
So
clap.
I take them outside. Is there anybody in the hallway? Brett?
Yeah. Is there anyone in the hallway? Just
That I can see
no,
clearly.
it's empty.
Okay, Lexington. We're gonna show them how to you're gonna show them how to rear teeth, growl, or gnarl. And you're gonna show them how to you're gonna show them a paleo erection when I jump around and I pretend to scare you, okay?
An erection. Okay.
Then we're gonna show them how you protect the pack. And you're gonna do this by it's gonna be the very last one. So after we're done with the second one, You're gonna go over to them, and when I go to run up on them, you're gonna leap.
Oh, okay, a wild
In front of
bard
them.
shows up.
I know, like right at the end of the scene.
Hello, everyone. I've come here for attention. Yes.
Oh yeah, the
It's-
Bard.
Yes.
But maybe Bart can pick up where I leave off and continue the scene. So Bart, we're at my school where runs with papers. John Paul teaches. We're giving the students, the Cubs, a lesson on wolf behavior and try to like iterate positive admiration for the wolves and the children.
Ah,
Lessons.
I see. I see. And Jack was just walking by to see what was going on with his fellow packmates. What trouble have you got into yourselves into now?
Jack, we're gonna enter the classroom.
Ah,
And we're going to show them a few examples of wolf behavior. I'm going to show them a gnarl when I gnarl at you guys. If you want to participate, do you want to participate?
hmm.
Yeah.
Would that
Also,
be
since-
breaking? Would that
Sorry.
be breaking the? Would that be breaking the litany, my good friend? Showing
No.
these.
As long as you don't change. Don't change in front of them.
Very well.
Also, since Bard's in here, you mind telling us who and what your character is?
Yeah,
Me?
because- yeah.
Myself, I am a Silverfang Galliard Garu of the. My moon is a Galliard, of course, and I'm a Silverfang.
Maybe we can describe rank.
My rank is Alpha.
I'm beta.
I'm bottom bitch.
He's the Omega.
Yes, but
Hey, I'm the one that put some flair in Omega, okay?
Yes. And I'm
That's the way
also,
to say it, Clay.
and also I'm Homid as well. Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm a Homid, Silverfang, Galliard, Alpha, young man in his
That's good.
early
Wait,
sort of 20s.
just sort of.
And our
Just
pack
sort of
is Colette. Wait, did we decide a pack name?
no, we're still kind of. I think the jury's still out on that at this point.
So
Yeah.
does Jack want to participate in this?
That's what I was going to ask him because we could get some interesting interactions between wolves.
Very well. I mean, if it's youngsters and we're teaching them some stuff, I don't mind
Oh, God.
participating in telling some stories. I don't mind. I mean, I'm a Galliard and I'm a Silverfang, and I love to show off, you know.
Lexington is going to
Yeah.
get so pissed
In order
off.
to not pierce the veil, you guys have to speak as wolves speak only while in front of the students.
Yeah. If we try to have like a full-blown argument, though, they're going to be like, can we leave the classroom, please?
So you want me to turn into a wolf now, behind his building or somewhere, and follow you?
Yeah.
It's a
All right.
school. Find a bathroom or
Okay. Well,
Work.
can you look after my clothes whilst I get changed, because I have no rights of clothing yet, or pants yet.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
I'll put them in my I go back in the classroom, get my briefcase, my day case, and I'll put them in my briefcase.
Mhm.
Nice.
But buck ass naked man walking around.
I'm
Well,
pretty
hopefully,
sure that's going to
hopefully-
get the cops called.
You put them in your briefcase?
Maybe we should like put them in our briefcase while we're in the bathroom.
well, and hopefully our glasswalker, who knows our ways around the spirits, can get the gifts or rights of pants. Rights of pants.
That's actually
That's
wait,
a
you
cool
didn't
name
just-
for
you didn't just make it up. That's actually a thing.
no,
that's
it's actually
right.
That's
No,
a
it's not.
legit right. No joke, ladies and gentlemen. The right of pants.
it's actually called. I can't remember what it's called, but I always call it the rights of pants, which is
Yeah,
where
because
you
it's easier on the map.
where you can dedicate items to yourself. But I think it's called rights of dedication. I think. Can't remember, but I like to call it rights of pants. There you go.
I'm gonna finish this scene quickly because I gotta get dressed and go to work here soon. So,
All right.
Cool.
so you guys fall in rank. I will fall behind you, Jack.
All right.
In the classroom, the first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna gnarl, and you're gonna show. I forgot at a game. I forgot what the word is for this, but it's real important. It's healthy for wolves to like gnarl in a friendly way when they like greet each other, like mouth, but it's mouth to mouth, you know.
All right. Okay,
And I'm
no
gonna
problem.
show submission to you, Jack, and Clay will show submission to us when we're gnarling like this. The second thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna pretend to stare you guys, and you're gonna show a paleo erection. Then I want the classes.
No, that's what I said too. It's like we gotta erect ourselves. We gotta do a wolf
Then-
job on us.
And then-
Do a wolf job on us.
Then you're gonna demonstrate to the class that you're their pack mates. And I got in my briefcase. I brought something interesting today. It's a worm Famari mask, and I'm going to pretend to attack the school students, and you guys are going to protect them. Okay?
Okay, quote unquote protect by ripping your guts out. Okay.
I mean, it's crudely drawn. It's like a crayon drawing. You can tell it's like cartoonish. It's not really meant to.
I will rip your pants off until you're butt ass naked. Okay, let's do this.
Yes. This is going to be most fun picking
Yeah.
on the lower class bone marrow today. Yes.
Just
Know
be sure
your
to leave
Okay.
my boxes on.
Hold,
Let's-
pause. Wait, pause. I gotta wait. Pause, guys. My battery's running low. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Know your place, bone marrow.
So
Thank God.
when I'm done here, Jack, I'm gonna leave it up to you two to like continue the scene. Maybe like exit the
Okay.
school and go do something else or something.
Okay.
But I've got to be healthy for the students to get like a appreciation for the wolves. And it might help
no
help the
problem.
Garu cause.
All right, no problem. All right, so Jack goes to the gentleman's lave, as they say, and he
Restroom.
will restroom, yeah, and he will put his clothes in the suitcase or like a little bag, tie him up, put him in a nice little locker, and then transform into a lupus pure silver werewolf or wolf, a pure silver wolf.
Okay.
So now he's now a pure silver wolf in the men's restroom, waiting, sitting
There's
there.
a wolf in
waiting.
the bathroom.
All right, so we got Jack in Lupin form, and we're gonna go into the classroom. I'm gonna succeed Jack, and then Clay's gonna succeed me.
Mhm.
So we enter the classroom.
Okay. Wait, do I have a leash on, or am I just walking on my own?
Walk on your own. Like I trust you. You know.
Okay.
Yes. So Jack walks out of the restroom in his fine, glorious silver fur. You know, it's lovely. He looks like a Askan purebred wolf from the northern hemispheres of Russia. You know, prowling
No, but
gracefully.
isn't Jack supposed to be British?
Well, man, yeah, he is British, but hey, you know, I could iterate if I want to. But
I
yeah,
mean, it's very possible though that through his genetics he has Russian bloodline in him.
True,
Yeah,
and
somewhere.
there were silver fangs that ruled over Britain. That
yes,
Yeah,
was,
they were.
Winter Snow.
yes,
Unfortunately, they had a bit of a mad king.
yes.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
yes, Jack would be in his like lupus silverish, Scottish, Britishy, glorious self. You know, in his like nose up in the air, striking his shoulders like
Sorry to derail, but I'm trying to remember who was the name of the Mad King in Game of Thrones, and what was his name? But Balon Targaryen? No, that wasn't it.
All the Targaryens are freaking insane. Like
Daenerys.
I don't like the Targaryens.
Danny's not crazy.
Okay, you
Aerys
got one.
Targaryen.
You got one. You gotta have the token guy.
Aerys Targaryen.
Yeah, that was it. Aerys Targaryen. That was it. That was him.
I got like 3 minutes to finish scene, guys.
Actually, again, when you think about it, the Targaryens, they are primo Silverfang.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So I start to like we enter the classroom and I tell the class, the students there, that we've come in pecking order. Now this is this is Lexington's friend, and what is Jack's guru name?
Jack's dead name. It doesn't have one yet.
We'll just
No
say
one's given him one yet.
we can just say he's Jack.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's Jack.
This is Lexington's friend, Jack.
oh my God, my fire.
And Jack's what's considered an alpha in the pack. He runs in the same pack.
Mr. Paul,
So,
Mr. Paul, why is Jack white?
Oh,
his bloodline that he comes from, Great Britain, and he's very rare, and
sorry.
very majestic. These wolves, they're in the northern hemisphere, so they have cultivated their fur to be this color to blend in better with their environment.
I was gonna say like
Shit.
real quietly so the students don't hear me. Be like,
Yeah, Lex and Jack are probably laughing their ass off.
I was gonna say like, I wonder if Jack is gonna start grinding his ass off in front of these students.
Now I'm going to show you how to greet the wolves. I'm doing Jack's face. And it's actually like a proper greeting.
My lung.
Jack will snarl back and he'll sniff you, and then he just and tell you to sit. He'll tell you to sit.
In wolf language, he tells me to sit.
Yes.
I sit down. I sit down. It's like kids are probably laughing their ass up. And I say, see, this is the way to greet the wolves, students. And then let's see, what was it going to do second of all? Oh yeah, pretend to
Get their hackles raised up.
So I get the mask out of my suitcase. I put it in my face. I'm like, rah!
And I sort of gently claw him,
Ah!
Yeah, and just to make it extra humiliating on him, I piss on him just for laughs.
Jack hasn't used the restroom in a while, guys. He's peeing on me.
I
Make
just
sure it's understood that I scared him and he didn't like it. So if you ever don't want to be peed on, don't scare the wolves, kids.
I just put a paw over my mouth and just kind of.
He's like Muttley from Wacky Races. Says right now.
Yes.
All right, now we're gonna do.
That's not what. That's a horse.
Yeah.
Wacky
No,
Races.
I took that from
They've accepted
from
you.
Jim Carrey's skin.
Oh no!
By coming in the classroom and claiming this is their territory, they've accepted you as part of a temporary pack. So I'm looking at Lex and Jack go over there to the students, pretend to be just associating with them.
Okay, Jack will go over to the young boys and girls and rub his head against their bodies and nuzzle with them and let them pat.
And I tell the students, this is what happens when they need to protect their pack, and I start running at the kids.
Yeah.
My energy and focus is at the kids to try to get them.
Okay. I'll snarl at you and growl.
Ah!
But some of the kids are definitely gonna be freaked out by that though. And they would go without saying. They don't
Yeah.
I mean, he's still a wolf, so they're gonna expect him to be
But he's snarling at me though. The students are behind him.
I know that, but even if you see a dog snarling at someone, it's gonna freak you out.
And I lift up my hands. I say, I'm just pretending.
It's okay.
It's okay, kids. It's okay. But this is what happens when they want to protect their family. You see how their reaction was immediate and they didn't delay. And that's what
Jack
you
will, like,
students are here doing. We're protecting you by making you more intelligent or capable.
nice. Jack will like sort of like rub his head against some more children to get them into like a sort of like into a nice tight circle, like huddle them together sort of thing, and then stand right in front of like of them, and then turn and face the teacher and snowl like that.
Yeah. I just like go.
I guess that ends scene for me. I got to be going to work. So
All right, we'll pick up from here.
yeah, I enjoyed
Okay.
everything, guys. I'll
Thanks.
hang out with you later, and maybe we'll have longer scene out of it. So
Yeah, hopefully. All right.
see you later.
See ya.
Still,
All right. I guess. Yeah, you guys still, if you guys still want to stay in the classroom, well,
Mm.
one of the kids may or may not have a stuffed pug.
No,
Jack,
I use my best wolf language to tell Jack not to do anything stupid in front of these
Jack goes-
kids.
Jack goes over to this toy, stares
Oh,
at it.
I think it's more of a little. I think it's a girl. I think it's a little girl.
No, don't,
Yes.
don't.
Jack just goes
He's-
over to the
Jack-
toy.
Jack will
Jack goes
probably
over to-
just pounce the little girl along with the toy.
No, Jax will just stare at the toy and stare at
No,
her
it's
like
still that's bad because you're gonna freak the girl out, dude.
and just like stare at her and just like and
You'll
just
be
like,
like,
and he's not very happy. He goes, he's sort of like and goes and does a little bark at the little stuffed toy.
you'll be doing that thing like SpongeBob where Patrick is looking at that chocolate customer and be like, why is Chubby here staring at me? Focusing.
Yes. Yes. It's like that. It's
That's
like
what
Jack
you'll be
is-
doing.
Yes, Jack is just staring with his like really mean eyes at this pug toy.
No. No. Jesus.
Well, what was it that Jack commanded we do? What was it? Death to.
Death put death to pugs. But yes.
I wish I could just like if we're the only two people in there and they're like just be like, oh, what are we doing? I would just like, if I would do it, I'd just do Control Simple Machine, turn off the lights, and get Jack and be like, we're getting the hell out of here. I'm not.
Well,
You're not.
It's just a toy. I mean, it's not like a real pug.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
you're staring at.
I'm staring
like,
at it. I'm staring at it, but then I
giving the girl the freaky eye. Well, you're giving, even though it's still like it's freaky.
yeah. Jack will just like after staring at it for a bit, he would just like turn his head in disappointment, and then like go to the after like the session is done. I guess then Jack will go back to the men's changing room and then turn back to his normal human homid self and put his clothes back on, and then meet up with Robert somewhere in the hallways.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So,
Well, that was enjoyable, Robert.
how about, well, now that that's been taken care of, might as well just go and do more Caern stuff.
Indeed.
I feel like it's like actually, yeah, I would be like to Jack and be like, "Oh, I never should have told you my first name."
No problem. Anyway, I need your help. I need you to do the right sort of pants for me sometimes for me, or if you know it, that is. But if not, I can always ask someone to teach me.
Yeah. Oh man. I don't know. Seeing you butt ass naked is weird.
Well, if I'm getting this right, rights of pants just basically means like clothes just melt into your skin or something when you change.
Yes.
Oh, it's talisman dedication.
Yeah. Sort of. Yeah. It's sort of like. Yeah. It's rite of dedication. Yes. talisman dedication. You can dedicate like little items, items to yourself, like swords, guns, whatever. But it costs 1 point. It costs a point of gnosis for each item that you have. Like a clothing's will be 1 gnosis, and then a gun will be another gnosis, and then a sword will be another gnosis, and so forth and so on.
Is that going to? And you've only got like 2 gnosis to work with, though.
Yes, I can dedicate clothes to myself, and then another item if I wish to.
And is it? And it's only going to be for this scene, like it's not permanent, right?
Yeah, it's permanent.
Really?
Yes. Once you've done the rites, as long as the writing is on the clothing, it'll be with as long as the writing's there on your clothing. It's a bit like when a werewolf does a rite of dedication of your talisman. Yeah, it's like a little werewolf writing, and it goes into the inside of your jacket, and it's like permanently there. So whenever you wear this jacket, it's part of you, and you can transform into it. But if you wear a different jacket and you haven't got it on there, then the jacket falls off of you, if you know what I mean. So, for example,
otherwise it'll just probably shred when you change.
Yes. But yes, normally you just go to your elder, to do it, and they will just write in it for you. It's a bit like a name tag.
That's right. Our last session, we liberated an elder for our Caern.
Yes, we did indeed.
So we can just have him teach you that. But yeah, so we have more Caern things to take care of.
Yes, we do indeed. Loads of Caern things to take off. Let us go to the Caern and see how things are going there. Jack is worried because the only person there is the elder. I think.
Yeah.
Yes. And see how he is doing.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you guys are at the Rainier Cairn, and it looks still kind of sparse, but you've got the makings of a totem to Fox. Well,
nice.
Effigy of Fox.
Oh, the elder's been busy.
Technology.
And you got the elders just chilling over there. Dude, I should have printed out a sheet for that elder so I would have had something to work with.
I sort of bow respectfully to the elder, and sort of say to the elder, I don't know his name yet. Say, how is things, elder? How is things going in the Caern here?
Well, things are beginning to progress. That's all right, Jack. Slowly, but they're going well. I've been making a list of the things you boys need for this Caern, and you're missing quite a lot. And the effigy,
yes, we are.
The effigy to Fox is a good start. Fox is a good spirit. It's a clever one.
Yes, it is indeed. What do you suggest we do? You are very wise, and we do need to seek your wisdom for helping us set up a Caern here.
Yes, let me pull. Yeah, that's right. Let me pull up let me get it out. I wrote a list. Elder reaches into his pocket. Give for a list. Out of game, I'm opening up a tab that Bard sent me that outlines what you put into a Caern. All right, here we go. All right, first of all, we need to establish a bond.
Okay.
Okay.
Does a Glasswalker know what that is?
It'd be like, no, what is it?
Well, you're young, aren't you?
We're all young.
Yeah,
Jack,
I'm
you know what a bond is, don't you?
I've heard of it, but never seen it in action.
The bond, you stupid boy. The bond is the outer boundary of the Caern.
Don't spit on me.
Bard
I like this Elder
probably
already.
recognizes where that Bard, you know where that line is from, right?
Yes. Oh, what tribe is this elder?
I was thinking maybe Fianna.
Huh?
Yeah.
An old Fianna.
Yeah.
Is he a druid?
Yes.
Tree fucker.
One. He probably knows a lot about the Fae then. If he's an elder druid.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. Yeah. Yeah, now we do it again. You stupid boy, the Bond is the outer defense of the Caern. It's the first line of defense. And you haven't even drawn one up at all.
Apologies, Elder. We do not know much about these things. We're just young werewolves at our very young prime. But we are still learning the ways of Garu ways. If there's ways we can help you or assist you in helping to build this Caern up, we will do our most best to do so and to protect it.
All right. Well, to start, we need to have. You're going to need to go into the Umbra to set up the bond. No werewolf should be able to walk into this cairn and not know they've entered.
Very well.
Yes.
All right. Time to get naked.
Yeah, not yet. Still other things to do. Still other things.
You probably heard that. Whoops.
We still have now this next one. Well, probably not going to need this one. This one's low on the priority list since doesn't need to be taken care of immediately, but should be gotten to at some point. Grave of Hollowed Heroes. That's self-explanatory, isn't it?
We go into a graveyard and steal some bones of heroes.
You stupid boy. It's a graveyard for our fallen brothers.
I'm sorry. Don't hit me. I'm already pissing.
Please excuse the Glasswalker. He's
done and done.
Yeah, when it comes to technology, he knows his dabble. But when it comes to spiritual things, man, he's not the most brightest man in our
exactly.
That's a problem with all you walkers. You're too clever. You're too clever for your own good. You got no sense.
Yeah, well, you're Irish, so.
Oh no. Shall I hold him back for you whilst you hit him?
No.
Well,
you're Irish, so you drink and drink and drink and you never stop. So.
Next up, assembly area. This is where we will gather for instruction, discussion, and preparation. It's the largest area in the cairn. Sometimes it overlaps into the bond. Most events will take place here. Challenges for rank, gifts, titles, anything. There's a way of seats will be organized according to rank, physical prowess, tribe, faction, or
awesome.
Next up is the Cairn Heart.
The Heart of Gaia.
This is the place where where Fox will reside, and the place where the physical and the Umbra and the Penumbra will touch. It can be as small as a coin or as large as a man, depending on the strength of the Cairn. And stepping sideways into the Umbra is effortless here. And it should also go without saying that it will be the most heavily guarded. We'll need a Cairn warder. It'll often be our Cairn's strongest warrior, and it'll be given a place of residence in it if it suits us.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Hey, I just said that.
If you had,
Oh,
yeah. Well, not sure. I'm not sure if it'll. Not sure if it fit any of you. You boys have to. You boys have to be. Boys have to hunt out on the wider world. Talon can't do it. Talon's a ragged good warrior, good tracker. But this is not really his thing.
well, we do have. I think we do have a Shadow Lord who steps into the Umbria in our pack, but he's not here today.
I was also told there was a Wendigo.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's sleeping in my house.
Yeah. We'll work out the Caern Warder later.
Also,
Okay,
I thought. Also, there's a red talent in there.
Yes.
Yes.
He's a good hunter. Talons are fiercely territorial.
Yeah. And you'd be
Yes.
surprised, at least with this one. I made friends with this one.
Yes, we all made friends with the red talent. We sort of made a good allies with them.
All right, all right then. To start off, let's get to work on establishing the bond.
Very well.
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna have to, and let me pull up the.
Jack, can you
So
please stop copying me?
Actually, it might take a while for me to pull out the PDF. You got a physical on you, Bard?
What's that? The physical rules. So, what you're trying to find?
Want to look in Cairns.
Right. Carrots. Just give me a minute. Right. Okay. Carrots. Breed gifts.
Okay, did everyone go quiet for a sec? I'm not hearing anything.
Yeah, I'm still on, just like I was quiet.
That's fine. Right. So what we doing? Crane rights.
Hold up,
right.
Hold up, guys. I'm losing you. I'll be right back.
That's all right.
Okay. All right. As we're going along, I'm like, man, that guy was such a dick.
Okay.
I mean, what? What? He thought I took the Irish comment too hard?
Indeed, you did.
I mean, you're British, so.
All right.
Boss. I didn't say anything bad about you.
Okay, so cane rights. The rights of value important of the Garu. They are the opening protections of renown and the most sacred spaces without such rights. So you got a moat right, which is where we can moat. Right of opening the crane, which is Caern, sorry, opening the Caern. Right of we want to do, I think it is.
Wouldn't there be a section about building a cairn in the book?
Yes, there is. It's on page 208. Right of Caern building.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What level of right is this?
A level 5.
We're fucked.
Yes.
Wait, can we get around that by having an elder to perform it?
Yes.
Okay, good. We're not.
As long as, because we got the elder here, that's why he's here.
Good, good. That's good, yeah.
Yeah. Unless you sort of, like, depending on how much experience you give to him and how many rights you give to him, and so forth.
Man, I'm gonna have to print out a sheet for him later, but for now we'll just give him we'll give him right of Cairn building.
Nice. He's a pretty powerful Garud. He's a pretty old Garud then.
All right then. So, all right then. What's the procedure for Cairn building?
Okay. So, right, right. So the powerful right, blah blah blah, system. Right. The right lasts for dusk into dawn, into at the sun breaks over the horizon. The right master, which is who is our elder here, because he's the right master, has to roll wits and rituals at a difficulty of 8, modifying downwards by 1 for every 5 gnosis, that he spends on it. He cannot. The maximum he can do is roughly. He can spend 30 gnosis if he wishes to make it a difficulty of 4, sort of thing. So for each success he gets, the level of it gives a level of a crane. So 1 to 3 successes, you get a level 1 Caern. 4 to 6, you get successes, you get a level 2 Caern. 7 to 8, you get a level 3 Caern, and a 9 plus, you get a level 4 Caern. So yeah, but yes, but he has, but because there's an amount of gnosis needed, backwards and forwards, gallant empathy power in Ukraine, a maximum of 13 garu or 1 for, or it has to be 1 of each moon, blah 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 blah. It's quite a long list. It's all there on page 208 if you can read it. But yeah, all he has to do is roll wits and rituals at difficult 8, modified downwards by 1 for every 5 gnosis that he has. So if he has more than every 5 gnosis he has, sort of thing, he can decrease it.
I see.
Yes.
All right.
So if he had, for example, let's say he had 10 gnosis, the difficulty will be instead of 8, it'll be 7, 6. Do you understand what I mean?
Yep, I do. Higher gnosis means it's easier.
Yes.
Yeah, but unfortunately, like I said, this is going to be something that would have required me to have made a sheet for him, and I didn't, which was an oversight on my part.
Okay.
You also said something about how I need to have 1 of each moon present.
You can have 1 of each moon present if you want to. I think it says because it's a long passage anyway. It's says I don't know if you see, it's the rolls of difficulty 8 modified downwards by 4 every 5 gnosis. The right and spending gnosis is and over above the 13 necessary participants to a maximum of difficulty 4. The number of successes is determined by the level of regaining Caern, blah blah blah. Because an emotional amount of gnosis is needed to break through the Gallant and to empower the new crane, a maximum of 13 garu, 1 of each moon of the year, must participate in the ritual at the end of the rite. The participant garu channel gnosis into the necessary crane. A total of 100 points of gnosis is necessary to awaken a sacred set. If infused amount of gnosis is often of the rites participating being softened amount wounds are there left, forcing blah blah blah. But yeah, it goes on about that. It's a long passage. It's very long. It's very long. But yeah.
Let's see. All right. So is that ritual part? That's optional to us.
You're the storyteller, so it's up to you how you want to do the rite.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll do it by having the elder perform the rite.
Cool.
All right.
Because at the end of the day, you're the storyteller. If you want, if you want it to be like what it says in the book, then go by the book. If you want to do it your own way, then do it your way, mate.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So we'll start up by having him. We'll have him perform the rite. I'm thinking, give him what was it you said you had to roll for again? Was ritual and what else?
He needs to roll. wits and rituals at difficulty of 8. Modified it's modified downwards by 1 for every 5 gnosis participating in the rite.
So
So
the potential modifier could be down to 2 if he's got 10 gnosis.
1, yes.
Now, you said it's 1 for every 5 gnosis, so if it's 10, then it's down 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm reading it wrong. It's modified downwards by 1 for every 5 gnosis participating in the ritual. So me and Robert have to participate in the ritual. So how many gnosis do you have, Robert?
Gnosis? Oh, let me check. 4.
So he has 4. I have 2. So that is. That's 6. If our elder's got 5, that's a total of 10. So the difficulty will be reduced by
2.
2. Yes. So instead of 8, it'd be 7, 6. Difficulty of 6.
All right then. Okay, I'll give him wits and
Rituals.
wits and rituals 4 on each. Give us the best chance. I'm gonna start rolling.
Nice. Don't forget, you can spend willpower to get a automatic 1 success.
All right, I'll keep that in mind if we have a botch. We'll say he's.
Oh God!
Here we go. Here we go. Da-da-da-da-da.
I'm guessing if we have a botch on the right, it's going to be really bad.
If we get a botch, it's gonna be like Armageddon. And
now, what you always declare before rolling you can spell willpower or not. You can't do it after. You have to do it beforehand.
All right. I'm gonna spend 1. I'm gonna say he has 6 willpower. Spend 1.
Nice.
Just to be safe.
Nice.
All right. Okay. And the difficulty was 6 since we've got a 5.
Mm-hmm.
Since we got a total of 10 to work with. Mm-hmm. Gentlemen, we have 5 successes.
Nice. So we are a level 2 Caern.
Good. Which is good.
yeah, we just feel the power.
Is there anything in the book that talks about the individual construction, like that list you handed me?
No, it takes, like it says, it takes a whole day from morning to dusk that we perform this ritual. So, like the elder, I guess like we go around picking up rocks, setting up a boundary, type thing. We sort of like get the totem pole in the middle or whatever we got, temporarily as a totem pole in the middle, and we light the secret fires, and we sort of like and he starts, like we all sit down in a circle in our sort of like on the floor, and we're sitting in these like circles of our moons. So I sit like there's a circle, there's like a drawn circle, draw a circle, like a circle that you draw on the ground in sand. It's drawn out. So it's like a pattern drawn out on the sand with my moon on it. So I sit on that one, and Robert will sit on his one, and then we start howling. So it's up to you.
Yeah, guys, I was just looking at that list, and here's a couple things about us having a rank 2 Caern. Advantages: there's not much politicking. We can acquire healthy totem spirits, and we have a chance to fill a minor set position. Disadvantages: not much raw power. Small bond for living space. Still cramped for lupus. Few defenders have attacked.
Oh my god. Wait, guys, hold on 1 second. Oh my god.
All right.
Yeah. So we're not that most. We're not that big, but at least we've got something set up.
Yeah. You know we do.
Yes.
Yeah, it's something. It's got something. Still,
Yes,
although our talent is probably going to hate it. Gonna be like, not enough space. I need more space.
Well, It's probably like a little.
I'm here. Sorry. Woo.
It says it's like 200 to 350 acres. That's
Yeah, we're
I'm
probably
sorry. So what
like
you guys were talking about?
yeah. We were
we're talking
talking.
about we're talking about the Caern with sort of
Yeah.
like how much space we got. We haven't got much space, but at least we've got
Okay.
this like
Basically, we got to think construction. It's like, all right. So how much space do we have to put this thing in?
The bond reaches between 200 and 350 acres.
that's pretty big.
Yeah, well, here's how big a rank 5 one is: 1,000 acres and up.
Wow, that's insane. So yeah, we got this like rundown sort of ghosty, I guess in ghost town or like overgrown sort of park. I guess in that we sort of
we're up
overlook.
at Mount Rainier, and yeah, there's a lot of we're up at Mount Rainier, so yeah, there's kind of a lot of space to work with.
Nice.
Let's see. Let me see how much. How much space we've got to work with just in the Rainier National Park alone. No, bro. Just keep in mind, National Park's like that's the area of Rainier National Park is about 369 square miles. I need to convert that to acres. Let me convert that to acres. Square mile. Square mile to acre. Okay, 1 square mile is 640 acres, so 369 square miles is 236,160 acres.
Wow.
All right.
So what we've got to work with is like a really tiny speck out of that entire area.
Yeah. So I guess we have a little park or woodlands in.
Yeah, if our Cairn is like, if it's not the peak of the mountain, if it's just like somewhere in the mountain, it's going to be somewhere deep within the park where there's probably going to be more wildlife than like something people aren't like. There are dedicated trails in the park for people to go through.
Yeah. So we can have.
We're well off the beaten path.
Yeah, so like I can sort of imagine this as our sort of like a little Cairn. We have like a run down, flat tired sort of like mobile home for the bone marrow.
They'll like
that.
One
of those. Yeah, one of those like mobile homes that you see sometimes, like little caravans
in trailer parks.
Yeah, trailer park. So you see this like trailer vehicle parked there has no engine. Its engine has been taken out. It's rusty. It smells bad.
That sounds like him. So was the Silver Fang get like a nice little cabin?
Oh, he better.
Yeah, the Silver Fang one. The Silver Fang has a nice little cave, type thing, with with a rock going, piles of rock going up really high, and he lays upon like a big round rock with all the it's sort of made. It looks like a throne almost, and he sits upon it. A bit like have you ever seen Journey to the West, where the Monkey King has like a cave, and inside that cave has a throne inside of it, and it's made from rock. It's a bit like that. So the rock. So you go in, and it's like inside his cave. It's has all these little round things at the top of the cave. I don't know. It's still what they're called. I think I can't remember what they're called. Like the pointy things that hang from the ceilings of caves. Type thing.
Is it stalactites or stalagmites?
Stalagmites. That's it. Stalactites. Yeah. They're all shiny and glowy, and then you come to like this rockery sort of platform.
I figured the Silver Fang would want to live it up in luxury.
No, this is luxury.
At its finest.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to try to be like the Bonar and live in a crab hole, but kind of fancy yourself, then be my guest.
I just had this. I have this image that Silverfangs love their castles.
No, we don't all love luck. That's the stereotype. We do not live all in castles. I mean, there is like luxury, and there's luxury. Then there is luxury. You know, for Jack, his luxury is having a very fine cave with stereotypes in it, all sparkling, all shiny, with a nice rockery throne where he can sit upon it, you know, and it's
hold on 1 second.
and he has nice little rug carpets on the ground, you know, white rugs on the ground with like metal torches, you know, like medieval torches each side as you go in.
I'm sorry.
You sound like you're describing a Skyrim dungeon.
Sort of,
Yes, this is the wonderful Skyrim dungeon. You got draugrs and draugrs and draugrs. And,
yeah. It's a very fine cave.
So what draugrs?
Yeah. Well, I got no draugrs, but it's just filled
I'm pretty sure Draugr are some kind of wormbane.
Yeah, but no, it's a very nice cave. It has rugs on the floor, has metal, has torches, you know, torches or whatever, standing up on, you know, where you can light it. You know, he lays upon the rock mass on top of lays on this sort of rock mass thing when he's in lupus form. When he's human, I mean, he mostly hangs out in his little diary cribby place that he has because he hasn't got much resources. He's only got 2, so he mostly just hangs out in a very sort of rented motel most of the time. But most of the time, he prefers to hang out in the cave where it's more luxury and more open space for him, you know, type thing. Yeah. It's more nicer.
Okay, does the Glasswalker then get the cabin?
I just imagine like Jack would be like, "Oh hell no."
Yeah, I mean, the Glasswalker can have the cabin. I mean, you can have all the techno. You know, you can have you can have your TV and
he's got a cabin that's like outfitted with like a satellite, and it's complete. Oh, and it's also completely off the grid.
Yes,
so like all the electricity he gets is like maybe from like Weaver spirits or something, or maybe. Yes. Actually, no. Wait. What if he's got like a lightning rod? And
well, the problem is we don't want too much weave. We don't want too much weave around here because.
I just thought of it like a lightning rod that sort of attracts like lightning spirits.
Maybe, but we don't want. Yeah, like I say, we don't want too much weaver spirits around here because that attracts the worm and so forth.
I'm pretty sure lightning spirits are wild spirits.
No, I'm saying not. I'm not saying that. I mean, like the weaver. You don't want too much weaver spirit because if you have too much weaver stuff, people can track you down and like hunt you and stuff.
Yeah, obviously. I'm just saying this is just how I would imagine it gets electricity.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it just has a special lightning rod that attracts lightning spirits to power it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Or he can have sun panels. But
it's if they're Garou solar panels, maybe that might work because there's a lot of overcast in Washington, so there's not a lot of opportunity to get sunlight. But I don't know, maybe they.
Or he can have like wind turbines. Wind turbines.
Wind turbines also an option. Otherwise, he's gonna have to just invent like a perpetual energy machine.
Yeah, he could do that. Like a sort of like petrol energy machine. He can have
not petrol, perpetual, as in like it just creates energy on its own. So that's like physically impossible to do because you got to violate the law of thermodynamics to make it work.
Yes. Well, he's a Glasswalker. I'll leave it up to him how he gets his energy.
How do you get? Lex, how would you get electricity if you're kind of off the grid?
Let's see if I'm off the grid, how to get electricity. I'd probably, well, if I still have my contacts, then I could probably transfer some of them, or just a little bit of Weaver spirit, but not enough that the worm will come in.
Yeah, too much Weaver can attract unwanted attention. Like the only thing I can think of is like the best way to get electricity is to have like I said, you got a lightning, like you got this mystical lightning rod that attracts lightning spirits.
Yeah.
And considering we got a Shadow Lord, you can probably ask a little bit out of Grandfather Thunder. I don't know.
I mean, you can also get batteries. You
True.
can buy batteries.
You can buy generators.
Yeah. I mean, that doesn't hurt, buying battery generators.
Yeah, that's also that's an option too. Actually, what would the Shadow Lord get?
Shadow Lord? I don't know, whatever he wants.
True. True.
I mean, if the Shadow Lord is one, I guess in the Shadow Lord, whatever he wants, really.
Yeah. The Wendigo, he's probably gonna have a teepee.
Yes.
As a teepee, like, hey, oh my god, I can't. All right.
Yes.
All right. So we're basically gonna spend all night just establishing like the boundaries for the Caern.
Yes.
All right. You get guys ready to work at establishing a barrier? We are going to build a spiritual wall, and it is going to be a great wall. And we are going to get the spirits to pay for it.
No.
Nice.
Right. Because honestly, at this point, I'm out of ideas about what we're to do next. We could since I am out of ideas, we can probably call it good for now. And we will pick up more Caern construction with our next session, guys. And thanks for anyone who bothered to show up.
Awesome, no problem. Well, that's the first step done. That's the first thing we've done. Now we got to get the fox spirit and convince him to go into the totem. So yeah, we probably need our Vierge to come and